Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we're going to start collecting Warhammer the Horus Heresy, and today we're taking a look at the Shadowed Legion of the Raven Guard. Now in this video we're going to go through the Raven Guard's Legion special rule before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for this particular faction. We'll then look at some other units we can use to expand upon the initial purchases, and then finally finish off the video at the end with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own force of the Raven Guard in Warhammer the Horus Heresy. And so, the Raven Guard special rule is called Shadow and Fury, and this has a little bit to it, but it is pretty simple. So, models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard special rule gain one of the following special rules based on the unit's type and war gear of the model. Models that do not fulfill one of the listed criteria will gain no additional benefit. And so, these are models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard special rule that have the infantry unit type but do not have the heavy unit subtype or Legion Warhawk jump packs, Corvid pattern jump packs, or Legion Tartarus Terminator armor will gain the Talons special rule. Models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard special rule that have the Dreadnought unit type, models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard special rules on both infantry and heavy unit, or models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard that have a Legion Warhawk jump pack, Corvid pattern jump pack, or Legion Tartarus pattern Terminator armor gain the Falcon special rule. And finally, models with the Legion Studies Raven Guard special rule and the Cavalry or both the vehicle unit type and flyer or fast unit subtypes gain the Hawk special rule. And so, with those, we then get a bunch of rules based on what units we have. So for the Talons, which is essentially our basic sort of infantry, they are going to get, if a unit is composed entirely of models with a Talon special rule and is targeted by a shooting attack, all models in the unit gain Shrouded 6+. If the attacking unit is more than 8 inches away from a model in the target unit. In addition, all models with a special rule will also gain the Infiltrate special rule. The Falcons, which is going to be our jump troops, our Tartarus pattern Terminators and Dreadnoughts, and any unit with the heavy and unit subtype for infantry as well, will gain Falcon's rule, which is any models with a special rule can reroll failed wound rolls of a 1 in any assault phase in which they made a successful charge, even if the charge was disordered. And then the Hawks rule is for any of our flyers or fast vehicles or cavalry unit types. Any models with a special rule will gain Shrouded 6+ on any turn in which they run, move flat out, or made a zooming flyer move. And when this benefit will last until the start of the player's next turn. If they would already gain Shrouded 6+, they'll gain Shrouded 5+ instead, but if they already have Shrouded 5+, no additional effect will be gotten. So, pretty cool. This sort of gives a bunch of our units very specialized roles within the Raven Guard. You know, this is a legion that really prides itself on tactical accuracy, making the perfect strike, these perfectly fought out plans. So really nice special role. It also has some nice shooting defense against them as well, and some good early game positional setup play with the ability to have infiltrate on a bunch of units. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to start our Raven Guard force? But we are going to look at the Legion console, the Vigilator. Now, Vigilators gain the Mark for Death and Master Sniper special rules, and the controlling player of them can also choose to either give them Scout or Infiltrate. Some really nice benefits. Master Sniper special rule when making shooting attacks with a weapon that has the Sniper special rule. A model with this special rule adds Running 2+ and Shell Shock 1 special rules to the attack. If the weapon used already has Running X and Shell Shock, these do not stack with those provided by the other weapon, however. A war gear option for this model as well, you can take a master crafted Nemesis bolter and melter bombs at no additional points, and a Legion Vigilator may not select any Spartan combat bike, Legion Scimitar jet bike, or Warhawk jump pack. Now this character goes really nicely along with the More Death Ray squad as well, which are a unit of Raven Guard specialist snipers. Now they do start with a starting shotgun, so there can be an infantry unit as well that sort of fights more sort of normally on the table, but it is really their ability to take Nemesis bolters on every model. They also do have the options for both Magna and minor combi weapons on all the models as well, but it is those Nemesis bolters I think that really set them apart. Now, they are going to have the option for 1 in every 3 models in the unit to upgrade their Astartes shotgun to a special weapon of Volkite Charger, Flamer, Multigun, Plasma Gun, a Plasma Pistol if you want, or a missile launcher with frag and crack grenades. The Deathland Shade, so the unit's leader can take melter bombs and artificer armor as well. Now you do have a few abilities, so you've got Relentless and Scout there as well, not forgetting they will get Infiltrate because they are just a base infantry unit as well, and Shroud of 6+ if they're more than 8 inch away from enemy units targeting them, which is really nice. They've also got the option for their Fatal Strike ability, where once per battle, a unit that includes any model with a special rule may declare a Fatal Strike at the start of the controlling player's shooting phases. For the duration of that phase, the shooting attack of all models in that unit with the Fatal Strike will gain rending 4+, in addition to any other effects. This does not replace or remove any other additional rending abilities though. So these, can be a really powerful squad. Great sort of character hunters or even heavy troop hunters. Rending 4+ is super nice. So a really nice little combo with your Vigilator joining them as well to have some expert snipers on the tabletop. And so next up we have the Assault Squad. This of course is going to be something really useful for a Raven Guard army. They're going to get bonuses when they charge into melee. They can take things like power weapons and plasma pistols in the unit, along with power fists or other weapons on the unit as well, which is really, really nice. Now they are a troop choice as well. They're compulsory, so they'll fill out all those nice slots. Now, with another different assault troop type we have option 2, the Dark Fury Squad is a Raven Guard specific unit. They have the ability to deep strike, they've got precision strikes on a 6+, and sudden strike 1 on the unit as well. Raven's Talons are their main weapon, and these are a special weapon option we can take for the Raven Guard. Raven's Talons are Strength User, AP 3, Melee Shred, Rending 5+, and the Specialist Weapon rule as well. Now they've also got Corvid Jump Packs as well, which is a special type of jump pack. Any model with this against the Legion of Astartes, Raven Guard or independent character can take this instead of a regular jump pack. And at the start of the controlling player movement phase, you can use a Corvid Jump Pack and set its move characteristic to 14 for the duration of the controlling player's turn. So you've got some really good options on how you sort of want to play this, whether they want to be able to bring them to the table. Which is really nice. In addition, all models with Corvid Jump Packs have been activated, ignore terrain while moving and charging, but must make dangerous terrain tests when beginning or ending their movement in dangerous terrain. But gains a 4+ invulnerable save against wounds inflicted by falling dangerous terrain tests. So there's some cool abilities here for them. They really do strike up a nice big punch. The fact you've got on them a nice base attacks too with all those Raven Talons is going to be super nice. Now, a character to potentially join them is the Legion Moritat. This is a really interesting one. So the Legion Moritat will gain Scout, Counter Attack, Bitter Duty, and the Chain Fire special rules. Chain Fire effectively allows them to shoot their pistol weapons that they can dual wield off in a sort of combo. But you also have some fun abilities. So a Legion Moritat will gain Rad Grenades, which is really the big reason you're going to take them. This will mean your opponent can be -1 strength when you launch those charges, or -1 toughness, and really, really nice sort of powerful unit ability there to make some of the units punch that much harder. Now, we've then got the Tactical Squad as well. These will just serve well. Nice, cheap infiltrating units to really give you some strong board control at the start of the game. And so here we have our sample army list for the Raven Guard. Now we've got a Centurion who's going to have the Bane of Tyrants Loyalist only Warlord trait. This is just going to give us some extra reactions, mainly the reason we're taking it, but we also get some bonuses in combat. Not that this Warlord's going to see in combat. The reason we have to take this one is because it can't actually go on the Moritat. Moritats cannot be a Warlord. Now, we've got Artificer Armor on them, an Infovisor and a Nemesis Bolter, and we've also gone for taking Infiltrate. It doesn't really matter. Scouts isn't going to help us too much when we've already got the ability. Could be an option, but you don't care too much about it. You've got a nice sniper character that's going to work nicely with your more Deathrin squad. Now the Moritat is going to have the Corvid Pattern Jump Pack, a pair of Raven Talons, and the extra Plasma Pistol on there. This is going to join in, and really it's all about providing those Rad Grenades for the Dark Furies unit. Now we then have the more Deathrin squad, all with Nemesis Bolters. We've got 2 Assault Squads in there with pairs of Lightning Claws. We've then got Plasma Pistols and Power Swords in both units. And lastly, at Dark Furies squad there with Melter Bombs on them as well when needed for some tank hunting purpose. But if you've got some ideas on how you'd build up your own Raven Guard force for the Horus Heresy, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell and Soren. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.